And welcome back, peeps, to another wonderful episode of the World of Ted, where we explore how single Latter-day Saints can learn, live, and love truly enjoyable dating. As I promised from our episode last time, I'm back here on this LDSdatingsite.com. I wanted to show you this example from the blog that just really typifies, these people are trying to set themselves up as, people who review LDS dating sites. But as we saw last time, the reviews are not worth the digital electrons that this thing is cramming together to produce an image on the screen. It's just worthless, completely worthless. And here I got this, blog post that shows you these people are not even Latter-day Saints, and they're not writing for Latter-day Saints. So what are you doing with a site called LDSdatingsite.com? How can you give a really good review of LDS dating sites if you're not a Latter-day Saint, if you don't understand the culture and the nuances that provides in the dating journey? So let me call up here this article, blog post, and we will dive right in. All right, here we go. So you can see from 2 years ago, posted, title, "What Should You Not Do While Dating a Latter-day Saint?" So let's go ahead and just dive right into this. Oh, that's not what we want to do. Hang on. There we go. Find the right button. All right. Check out the picture. First of all, it's just like, isn't that the typical response from the woman? Yeah, just stay away from me. Just stay away. I think most of us guys can relate to that. Anywho, getting to know a new romantic interest can be difficult, and one of the most difficult parts of the early stage of the relationship involves personal beliefs and religion. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints has a very strict personal belief system. Now, first of all, the fact that they describe the belief system as very strict tells you they're not members. Or if they are members, they're not very active. Because if you truly understand the gospel of Jesus Christ, you'll understand there's no strictness about it. The attitude that, Latter-day Saints who really understand the religion have is you obey the law, you get the blessing. You don't obey the law, you don't get the blessing. There's no real strictness with that. It's just you either do or you don't. And if you do, you get blessings, and if you don't get blessings. That's pretty much how it goes. That must be adhered to at all times. Oh gosh, I wish I could turn my editor off. Okay, the 2 that you have there is the wrong 2. Get rid of one of your O's. The followers of the church are better known as Mormons. Again, this is also true. It's like you're not part of the church community, because if you were, you would know that, you wouldn't be writing this stuff. You wouldn't be referencing members of the church with that M word. This has been one of the drivers from President Nelson's administration as the prophet, is that, okay, we need to change this around here and start using the correct name of the church and not some nickname that was given to us by our enemies almost 2 centuries ago. And while there are many popular culture references to Mormon and Mormonism, we are here to help separate fact from fiction and help you better understand your partner or future partner's religious beliefs. Why don't you just ask the partner, right? Let's have a conversation. Let's actually talk to one another. How about we do that? Already right here, I can tell that you are not a trusted resource for helping people understand what I believe and what my faith actually says. The culture that surrounds it. You don't know. You don't know. Let's see. One of the biggest restrictions on day-to-day life in Mormondom is what they are allowed to consume. And in the LDS dating world, these are often the 2 most common dates. Mormons are forbidden to consume alcohol. So if you're naturally awkward and you need a pint or two of liquid courage to better communicate with your date, you're going to need to find another coping mechanism, as your date cannot join you for your typical libations at your local watering hole. Beyond the lack of alcohol in their diet, you may be looking to ask the person out to a morning or afternoon coffee rather than a nighttime beverage. Unfortunately, the Mormon people. It's almost like you got some Asian, right, overseas who's, has no clue what they're talking about. And not only that, they don't even have good command of the English language. Unfortunately, the Mormon people are also banned from consuming caffeine. What? No, that's not true. So no Starbucks or local coffee houses for the first date either. There is the thing in the Word of Wisdom about hot drinks, which has been interpreted to mean coffee and tea, but it's not because of the caffeine. It's not the caffeine that's driving that. If you're going to the movies together, don't even think about getting a soda to split during the main feature. Where are you getting your information? See, these guys are morons. You're talking about Mormons? I'm telling you, you are a moron. Take away one of those M's, right? The second M there, take away that, and that's the word that describes you writing this stupid article. Oh my gosh. No caffeine and no alcohol under any circumstance. You see, the whole caffeine thing, it's like you're not getting your information from a good source. Here we go. Mormonism has a very strict set of moral guidelines. If you are someone who likes to keep things casual, dating someone who adheres to Emism, that's what I'm going to call it, right? If you can't use the right word, I'm not going to read the word right. So we're going to call it Emism. Dating someone who adheres to Emism might not be for you. The M code strictly prohibits premarital. If this is a deal breaker for you, it may not be in your best interest to come up with dates that do not include caffeine or alcohol. Again, back on the caffeine thing. Oh my gosh. While this is a personal conduct policy of other traditional Christian religions, Emism remains committed to this tenet of traditional thinking. In fact, check this out. These guys are so moronic, I have to laugh. At the M University Brigham Young. Oh my gosh, I feel like mocking. It's even Mockingbird Day. All right, I officially declare it. Today is officially Mockingbird Day because these people can't even get the name of the church's flagship university right. I mean, I thought it was bad enough when I refer to it as that provost school. But these guys, gosh. Students can be expelled for engaging in premarital. Which is true. I mean, there is an honor code that you take when you go to school. And, part of that honor code is, law of chastity. So, yeah, I mean, but that's definitely not. That's definitely not kosher, for like the, mainstream. That's definitely not mainstream. But yeah, these guys are just, so here it looks like we're coming up towards the end of the article because it looks like, yeah, we got tags there. So here we go. Let's finish this out. So when people tend to think of religion, they often get the idea that many practicing religious individuals are lay or stray from the typical dogma of their religious beliefs. That is incredibly rare to happen with an Emism. M's are in it for the long haul and will not stray from the teachings of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So if you're going to ask out or attempt to date someone who belongs to the M faith, you have to be ready to give up the traditional foods, beverages, and other social parts of life that you have grown accustomed to. Again, the wrong two. Emism is a devout religion, and you must be prepared to make that religious journey with the person you're hoping to see romantically. What can I say? I mean, these guys are idiots. Let's not let's not give any heed to the vast number of part-member families in the church where one spouse is a member of the faith and the other spouse is not a member of the faith. There's plenty of those arrangements to go around. But, ideally speaking, you do want to be equally yoked with your partner. So, you want to be, have some agreement on how things are going to work. Religion is one of those things that just really dives down deep, and you have a greater chance of success at your marriage if, you share a lot of those religious beliefs. At the end of the day, it's really about values, though. And, the values of the church and that we hold here within the culture of the Latter-day Saints is, they are what they are. And so, again, how you can be organizing this website, to review dating sites for a Latter-day Saint community when you're not even a member of that community yourself, I have no idea. But, I just say, if you have anything to do with this LDSdating.com, let me tell you right now, it's not worth it. Don't even be using this site for anything. It's just bunk. And as you can see, we went through it today and I just showed you that the whole thing was just bunk. So there you go. That's the end of our episode here for Joy the Journey Radio. And let's see if we go down further. Oh yeah, it's just more posts and categories and all that stuff. So that's the end of this episode. The World of Ted. Tune in next time. We will explore more how single Latter-day Saints can learn, live, and love truly enjoyable dating. See you next time.